What's up, guys? I'm just going to be doing a video today talking about RepostExchange again. This time I'm just going to be showing you some of the upgrades that happened to the site, some of the new features I've tried out, and I just want to tell you guys all about it. So if you look over here on the screen, you can see I have 2 free credits. I'm going to take those. Bam. Okay, so got those 2 free credits. So basically, when you sign up for this site, the goal is to build a fan base on SoundCloud. You want to build your audience so that you have more plays, more more comments on your songs, more reposts. So basically, you're just looking for your fans to interact with you more and to have more fans. So this site, I believe, does a pretty good job accomplishing that. So the first thing you're gonna want to do when you sign up for this site is earn some credits. So I think you start out with 40 free credits. So there are a few ways to earn credits on this site. You can buy them with this Get More Credits button. I haven't personally bought any, but it does kind of save you a lot of time. So if you have the money for it, go ahead and try it out if you want to. I know occasionally they do discounts too, like for Black Friday. They might have another one for Christmas, I'm not sure. So if you look over here, you get 2 free credits every 24 hours. The other thing is you probably started with 40 credits. Then you can go into browse campaigns, and you can repost these, and it basically takes the number of followers you have. For most people, at least, like when you get to maybe like 50,000 followers or more, I think they start to weigh it, so you don't get as much credits like perfectly with your score. But for me, I have 700 something followers on SoundCloud, so I get 7 credits per repost. So it's just 100th of however many credits I have. So basically, you're just going to want to go hit repost, and you can write a comment. I would always recommend writing a comment. Keep this like button checked. Follow them. I would do that. If you want to go unfollow people later, that's up to you, but I would keep that button checked. Okay, so the next thing is you just hit repost, and it'll pull up with the thing saying, do you want to get reposted by them? And it'll cost 100th of however many followers they have. So that's one way of earning credits. The other way is you can go through, this is actually the #1 trick I would recommend you guys. It's not I don't know, I think it works the best. So basically up here you have your URL for RepostExchange. So when you get somebody else, when you share RepostExchange with your friends or just your fan bases or whatever, talk to people about it, maybe make a YouTube video about it. That's what I'm doing right now. Share your URL link, and you can get 50 free credits for every person that signs up under you. So, I mean, of course, if you guys want to sign up under my link, it would be super helpful for me. There's no loss to you guys, so it's completely up to you. The next thing is you can also get your credits from when people request to have songs reposted on your page. You can decide if you, yes or no, want to repost them. So you can just click through one of these songs, hit repost if you want, repost it. I would, again, write a comment. And those are the main ways to get credits on this site. So again, I would definitely try to find a way to share this RepostExchange link. Share it on Reddit in communities that haven't seen it yet. Share it on YouTube in, for people who are looking for reposting tricks, because this site works way better than I mean, it's just way better than buying some fake followers or fake plays. I don't buy fake plays. I don't think it's very useful. Maybe to kickstart your SoundCloud when it's tiny, when you have no traction at all, but to be honest, it's not really what's getting you recommended songs and other things that are going to boost your profile up. So the second part of this website is, of course, spending the credits. So basically, you can go and start a new campaign. I didn't do this as much before, but I love doing it now because it saves a lot of time. It exposes your music, and you don't have to sit there and individually pick out each person that's going to repost it, and maybe they'll repost it, maybe they won't. This just, it tells you every time it gets reposted. So basically, I'll show you what this looks like. So I have this song right here at the end that I'm just going to cancel this one. I'll stop this one. So when you stop your campaigns, you get all the credits back. I have 125 credits left on that one. So now if I refresh my page, you can see my credits went up 125. So now I'll just hit start a new campaign. And you can go through your tracks, and it already has all your tracks here, and you can select the track that you want to get reposted by people, and it'll let people, whoever wants to, repost it. But the cool part is, I talked to the owner of this site. I messaged him because I was getting some people signing up under my link and it wasn't crediting me. And I was kind of confused about that. It's just because they won't give you credits for any people that sign up with fake followers, or if they haven't released any songs on SoundCloud yet. They're not looking for people to abuse this site, so they keep it pretty moderated. So at first I was kind of mad about it. I messaged him back, and I'm like, oh, actually, these profiles, it makes sense that I didn't get any credits for these. These are just dud profiles. So he was like, yeah, of course, I saw your video, by the way. I liked your video, and I was like, thanks, that's awesome. So he hooked me up with an artist plan, so I'll show you what that looks like. It's right over here. You can see the pro plans. Right here it says artist plan under mine. So I have the artist plan. It's $9 a month. I really like it. It's basically, here's what it allows you to do. So it gives you, I don't use a favorite list that much yet, but basically you can favorite people that you want to work with a lot, that you want to get reposted on their pages a lot, or you want to repost their stuff a lot. So maybe you'll collab with them in the future or something. You can add a lot more people to that list. I don't think that's a huge benefit, but you can also add people to the block list who you don't want to repost your campaigns and stuff like that. But what this does is the favorite list basically lets you, if you get one of these plans, you can decide if you want people on your favorite list to be the ones reposting your campaigns, or anybody. So it's pretty useful sometimes. And the other thing is they have custom campaign rules. I'll show you what that looks like. They have real-time campaign stats. That's pretty cool. They have free campaign boosts. I didn't even know I had one of those. I guess I used it already. But that's pretty cool. So you get like 1 free campaign boost. You get to quickly remove posts. What they're talking about with quickly remove posts is that you can literally go through on the where you reposted before, and you can unrepost after 2 days. So if you're a profile that's reposting a lot, or you're dropping new songs a lot, so you want to keep your profile clear when you're not doing as much reposting, you can go straight off the site and unrepost, and it saves you a lot of time. You can also promote tracks from other accounts if you have the network plan. I don't have that one. And you get a featured campaign, like a free one, with the network plan. The network plan is basically just if you are representing multiple artists. I personally think the artist plan is the best way to go. The free plan also, if you are not trying to pay money for this, the free plan is totally it's still an awesome tool. And especially when you can get these referral credits, because I have 700 referral credits, you know what I mean? I've probably spent another 500 to 1,000, you know what I mean? And a lot of these credits I'm getting because I'm reposting people's campaign tracks, or their repost requests to my profile. But the thing about it is, a lot of these came from just my YouTube videos where people liked it, and they were like, they wanted to try RepostExchange for themselves. So I would highly advise using your referral link to your advantage. Email it to your friends, especially. I got a few of my friends to sign up originally, and that really helped me out. So basically, when you start a new campaign and you have the artist plan, you can click over here, and you can get your playlist reposted. And to be honest, I didn't think that would... oh, I already had this one go for a little bit, so I'm just going to pick a different one. I'll just pick this one. So you can, pick as many credits as you want to spend on your campaign, and that's basically just setting the amount that the top amount that you'd be willing to spend on it to get it reposted. And basically you can, if you have these featured, if you have the artist plan or the network plan, you have the option of only getting reposted by people with your genres. You could do any genre like it normally is. You could do, see, this one's a pop, this tape is a pop tape, so I could only do pop if I wanted to, so only people with pop as one of their genres in their categories, basically, for their songs would be that, and then they could repost it. This one is just basically saying if they match any one of my genres, then they can go get reposted. I'm just going to leave it on any genre. I don't mind that much to get on different fan bases, but then you can pick favorite users. Again, I don't use the favorite users feature that much, so I'd rather do the max followers. I don't want somebody with 10,000 followers reposting one of my songs from my campaigns and using all of the credits, you know what I mean? All 100 of my credits on this campaign, because for all I know, their profile may not get that much traction, or maybe they've already reposted 20 songs in that day, so I'm not, I'm not going to be getting much traction off of that. So I would recommend setting it at like something like 4,000 or 5,000, where it's basically so that you're spending like 40 or 50 credits on it, top, so if one of those people blows through all that, it doesn't harm you that much. I also don't mind using this one, the max repost in the 24 hours, in the last 24 hours. So I usually set it at like 5, because I don't mind people with a lot of reposts, reposting my stuff. I just don't want it to be excessive. I don't want somebody with 20 or 15. But sometimes I'll do 4. I mean, if you want to get a little selective, do 2 or 3. I'm just going to leave it at 4. You can also do the max repost in the last hour. That one is pretty cool. But again, you don't want to limit it too much, because then you'll get nobody reposting your stuff, because nobody will see it. It won't pop up for them. So I would just say leave the max repost in the last hour off, and just have a decent limit for the last 24 hours. And then you can just start it. And basically the other thing I was going to say is, I didn't think people would actually want to repost playlist. I thought they would think, it's going to take up too much of my profile, or different things like that. But I will show you the results from one of my playlist reposts. Okay, so no, that's not the one I'm looking for. Okay, so the higher we get, I did this one last week too, and I went from 100 credits to 11 credits, so basically used up 89 credits right there, and that would be, the remaining credits, I just stopped the campaign and they're returned to my account. You can also boost your campaigns. I think it's like a percentage of your, I'll show you what that looks like in a second. But anyway, so basically you have this playlist that's, I didn't think people would be reposting as like 20 songs on this playlist. It's just a collection of most of my bigger songs. And I got tons of people reposting it, you know what I mean? And each time I do a different campaign, a different playlist, I do get a lot of people reposting it, even when I request them, like, personally, like when I browse reposters and request them to repost my campaign, like this, to repost my playlist, I still get a lot of people doing it. I was really surprised. So, like, this is what that looks like. That's how you get your song or playlist reposted from someone. So the other feature they added is they made it so that, this is another feature they have for the artist plans, is that you can see all these live stats. So you can see that the reach of reposts in the last 24 hours, like, is 3,000 people. So I got the chance to be seen by 3,000 followers of other people and stuff like that. I'm making 7 credits per repost. That's just because I have 700 followers. But so if you go over, where is it? What am I thinking? Oh yeah, okay. So if you go over to my campaigns over here, to this campaign, it's not a great time to do it because it's the middle of the day right now. I'm not sure how many people will be using the site right now. It's probably better later at night, but I have this track Listen that has a lot of credits left. And the thing is, if you if you start a campaign, I think it goes for 3 days after you end it, that you can't just start it over again and have it go to the top. So if you end it, it'll basically just put it back in the position in the site where it was already at, unless you wait those extra 3 days. So that's basically just to prevent people from stopping their campaign and starting it to get to the top all the time. So what you can do, though, is you can hit boost on your, the campaign for your song or your playlist, and you can hit, this one's just a song, and basically they take 25% of the cost of it, and they just charge it from your account. So I have 661 credits in my account right now, so I hit boost, and now I have, if I go to campaigns, I have less credits in my account. Well, actually, hold up. Maybe it just takes it out of the, Seemed like I got that one for free. I'm not really sure about that, but nonetheless, it What up, guys? My camera stopped for a second, but we're back. So basically, you're just gonna, the last thing I wanted to show you is that, okay, so my credits updated, so it took the 30, which was 25% of the remaining credits for the campaign. So 25% of that, 33 credits, I think. So I boosted it. It's back up at the top. You can also see my playlist down here, and the other thing I want to show you is one of the other updates they did, which is this. So if you go to your profile now, you can see all these genres I have filled in. To be honest, these are all genres I do work on, but you can go now, you can hit change, and you can, I added all these. So basically you can, instead of just having the genres that you've made with your songs before, now you won't have to worry about, changing the genres of your songs as much. You can just change it in here. Because before I was having some problems, because my songs, some of them were named odd genres, like 100% THC, stuff like that. So now I can still keep that, but have all the other genres that I'm actually contributing to down here. And also you can change your alerts, your email alerts. So, yeah, no, I mean, it's just useful because you can repost more campaigns and you can get, reposted by more people when they search your genre. So, because when you go over here to campaigns, browse campaigns, let's just say, and you can search. Now you can, instead of just searching genres, you can also search their profile tags. So I can look for electronic. And now even people with, if that's one of their tags or their genres, it'll show up now. So it limits a lot less stuff. So it's pretty cool. The other thing is, this site was originally made by, I think this site is made by Audio. So if you click the get feedback option on this site, it'll take you to audio.net, which is like the original kind of RepostExchange type site they made. I didn't personally like it as much, but it still has its uses. It's to get, basically people just go comment on your tracks and you comment on other people's tracks. It's pretty much like RepostExchange, but for getting more direct feedback. It's more about the comments, and about what people are. I don't even know if it comments on your actual track. I think it's just about getting the feedback on your songs. And the other thing about that one is that I think you have to upload the songs individually rather than it being automatically uploaded like RepostExchange. I'm not sure why this is taking forever to load, but I guess you guys will have to check it out. So, I mean, if you like this video, or you just want to check it out, sign up for RepostExchange. It's free to sign up. Artist plans are free. It's free for life, but if you want to sign up for an artist plan, those cost money, of course, and you can buy credits and stuff like that, of course. But yeah, if you use my referral link, if you want to get me some free credits, it doesn't do any harm to you. You get the same amount of starting credits. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope this is helpful. This is honestly my #1 favorite site to use for getting promotion on SoundCloud. I got I think I went from 350 to 750 in a matter of a month and a half in my followers. So it makes a huge difference. And the more followers you have, the more credits you get per repost. So you'll keep going up from there. You'll keep getting more credits and building your fan base. And I met a lot of people on the site that I'm collabing with now because they have really good styles that are similar to mine. So take advantage, full advantage of the site if you can. And that is all I have for you today. Signing off.